Hello! Welcome to Poland! Yes, and this beautiful city is called Kraków. Yes, but be careful how you say it. It's Kraków. Yes, Kraków in Poland. I'm Dorota. I will be your tour guide, and my bestie, Karolina, is the cameraman. Yes, camera woman. Yeah. So we're starting with the biggest and the best, the castle. This is the biggest castle in all of Poland. Sorry, I'm filming here. Do you think it's the biggest in Poland or just in Kraków? What?
I interrupt you. It's not this castle, you know? It's like the Barbican.
It's not the... What? Oh, it's not the... Okay, so it's not the castle. We'll see the castle later. This is the Barbican. It's a very beautiful building. And let's move on. Here. So this is the Adam Mickiewicz monument. Yes, can you see that? It's a statue of a man, and he was called Adam Mickiewicz. Yay! 1 point for you. And Adam, he was a romantic poet, and yes, romantic poet. Yeah, like, can you feel the love tonight? Saint Mary's Basilica. It's a church, and it was built many years ago. Yes, very old church, very old. And it's also very tall, look. And here's an interesting fact. Every hour a trumpet sounds. Yes, but then for some reason it suddenly stops. And then nothing. Spooky. Horses! Yes, if you like horses and carriages and you want to know what it feels like to be a person traveling in a carriage, being pulled by a horse, then this is for you. Yes, go horses! The Kraków Cloth Hall, pronounced sukiennice. Can you say that? Come on, have a go. Sukiennice. Yes, sukiennice. Yes, this is a free tour guide and a free language lesson. Good value, isn't it? Come on, have one more try. Sukiennice. Yes, obviously I have no idea if you're saying it correctly, so don't worry. Just don't say it out loud when you come here. Okay, where are we going next? It's 360 time because all of the stuff I've just mentioned can be located in the main square. So let's just see it all. Adam Mickiewicz Monument, St. Mary's Basilica. Woo! Horses. Sukiennice. Yes, too much spinning, I feel sick now. A short stroll from the main square brings you to the Mały Rynek, which means a small square. So the square over that way was the big square, and we call it the Rynek. And this is the small square, so we call it Mały Rynek. Yeah, starting to make sense yet? Okay, yes, go Mały Rynek. Let's go to the place where people need to learn lines. Let's go. This is a very impressive building, isn't it? It is. It's a Juliusz Słowacki theater, and it was named after a Polish poet. And his name was Juliusz Słowacki Theater. Is that right? Because it doesn't seem right. Like, was his last name really Theater? We are now on the Plenty Park. Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park. I never knew how much fun it was saying these words. Plenty Park, Plenty Park. Okay, so it's a beautiful place to take a stroll with someone you love. And the Plenty Park encircles the old town, which is called Stare Miasto. Did you know that? Stare Miasto? I bet you didn't. Yes, Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park, Plenty Park. We're on the Plac Szczepański now, and what you see behind me is a fountain. Do you see that? This is a water, and you can dance there if you want, but be careful, because if you go there, you'll get wet because the water is real. Yeah. Ever been on a walking tour? They're amazing. They're just like a bus tours, except you walk. I'm now with an expert tours guide, Agnieszka Berger-Kloes. Hello, Agnieszka.
Hello.
I've got a question for you. How long have you been a walking tours guide? Like, talk to your mic.
I have established my own company over a year ago, Kraków here by Agnes. But my adventure with tour guiding started a couple of years ago when my friends were coming to Kraków and they wanted me to be their tour guide, and they kind of convinced me to do it for a broader audience, yes?
So, which is the best, bus tour or a walking tour?
It all depends on tourist preferences, but of course I would vote for walking tours, right? Because it gives you a great chance to, explore the city, feel it with all your senses, either to stop for a moment and admire beautiful embellishments of the buildings, or have a cup of tea or coffee. So yes.
Have you ever got lost on one of your tours?
Thank God, no. And I haven't lost any of my tourists. But sometimes, intentionally, we do get lost, like, for example, in beautiful interiors of Krakow's cafes or long corridors of underground museums. So it happens.
What makes a great tour guide?
First of all, you need to be a very open-minded person. And you need to be very enthusiastic and passionate about what you do, because otherwise, how can you convince people to come here to explore the city? Yes, so, and you need to have time for them, yes, so never be in a hurry.
Great. Thank you, Agnieszka.
Welcome, pleasure.
I think I've earned an ice cream break. I just earned a free ice cream. Free ice cream, how cool is that? I told them I was making a professional tourist video from a bunch of important people from some company called Cisco. Oh, it's not Cisco. What's his name? Oh, Fujitsu, yeah. For a bunch of important people from a company called Fujitsu. And if I mention their name, they promised me they will give me free ice cream, and I get it. Isn't Kraków just beautiful? If you look there, you'll see the castle. If you look down there, there is a river. And if you look around, there's a bunch of other places. Yes. Actually, I've got an idea. I'm gonna ask them if they'll give us free lunch if we mention their name in our video. It's a great idea, isn't it? Let's go. Don't go to that hotel. They won't give you anything for free. So I've been told this is the castle. It's called Wawel Castle. And like I said, it's the biggest castle in all of Kraków. And down there, you see, this is the river. It's called Wisła River, and it's filled with real water. Do you recognize this place? Yes, it's the Manga Museum of Japanese Art and Technology, and you're sitting inside it. How cool is that? You're inside, I'm outside, yay! But actually not now, because I'm on the screen, right? Can you see me? Can you see me? Hello, Mom. Actually, I'm sorry, but I'm really tired now and I really have to stop. But there's a bunch of other stuff you can see or go to in Kraków. And I've made a list, especially for you. You should go to the cathedral, see the chess in Podgórze. Schindler's factory is also in Podgórze. Go to Nowa Huta, try the food, especially kiełbaski z Nyski. visit Auschwitz, the salt mine, and whilst you're here, I would definitely recommend the walking tour. And if you want to do other stuff, I'd suggest visit Google, type in Kraków, and I promise you they will tell you anything you want. So it was fun hanging out with you guys, and goodbye, Papa, sayonara.
After